Good morning, everyone. Well, good Saturday morning. I missed yesterday. I had some business I had to go do, and it involved me getting up bright and early in the morning and getting out of the house. So I missed yesterday. We're going to start off with saying, oops, it happens. That's life. And don't forget, hit that like and do all the stuff you're supposed to comment, share, everything. It helps me get things going. So, this morning we're having coffee on a lazy day. I say it's a lazy day, but it's lazy for now. I gotta get everything started, get this over with, and I have to mow the grass. I got more paperwork to keep doing for the doctors and all that junk that I gotta go see. So it's gonna be a fun one. Toby, stop. Molly and Toby's at it. Not really at it, but they're having discussions. Is what they're doing. Hi, Wally. How are you this morning, bud? How are things with you this morning, Mister? I know, bud. I see you. He's gonna make me He's gonna make me pet him, regardless. That's just what he does. I think it's funny. Hi, Mister. Hi. Hi, Mister. Uh, so, have you guys ever made these things here? I made. It's my first one I ever made, and what I use it for is when I'm outside. I put it over my coffee so flies and stuff don't get in it. I think it's pretty cool. They grumbling. Does it work now? I'm sorry. Fat fingers when I turned it around. Does it work now? Fat fingers when I turned it around. Oops. Oops. Yay. I wasn't for sure what was going on. Mister, sit still, you're gonna fall down. And now look at you. You got your wet ass sister up here too. Hi. You guys are gonna fall. And it's not a far fall, but you're little. He said I better sit down then. Dude, get your butt out my face. At least your tail's down this time. Usually I get the tail up and the butt in the face. Just like, hey, kiss it, Dad. That's too funny. Let's see if we can watch Sea Wally. Wally's better than my ugly mug. Oliver's still over there drying himself off after being in the yard. Well, that means you guys missed all the dog barking and loud noises, because I accidentally hit the mute button when I tried to turn my camera around. He's just sitting there all quiet and wondering what to do. He's such a good boy. He likes to lay back and relax and chill out. Roro. She is always barking. She is 100% Chihuahua. Gotcha. I see now I'm gonna need me a technical person to help me figure shit out. Like I said, I don't know anything about this shit. I play it by ear when I do my videos and and I'm learning. Don't do that. You can do that. What are you doing, mister? I'm gonna turn away. Turn around. I don't know what he's staring at, but he's following it very closely. He's watching Teddy prance around the yard. He's like, what's that boy getting into? Good morning, Lynn. How are you today? I know it's early. So, on a Saturday. And all that good stuff. Just enjoying our coffee and our quiet morning. Well, The street noise is quiet. My dogs are not. But wasn't trying to help. Well, you helped anyway, even though you wasn't trying, and that wasn't being rude. So, yeah, everybody's just relaxing. And I've got, of course, this home away from home, I guess, as you would call it. Sorry, I'm forever adjusting my phone. Yeah, he's here. It's just, there you guys can see my big fingers in the way. He's just laying down. He's having his lazy morning as well. A little upset that he got up here with wet paws, but I'm used to that. I usually don't do these if I got places to go because they jump in my lap and get me dirty first thing. Hope everybody's having their coffee and enjoying their morning so far. As much as I can every day because, well, I woke up on the right side of the dirt. That's a plus. Ruby, what is that about? She's just yelling at the other dogs. My life would truly be boring if they weren't in it. It would be cleaner, but it would be truly boring. Bums, all of you. I wouldn't trade them for anything in the world. Well, one or two I might trade for a Snickers bar. What's up, OG? How's everything going with you today? I accidentally, well, I missed your podcast yesterday because I didn't get back to the house 4:30, 5 o'clock, and then I had to feed the dog, feed myself. But I got done with all that, it was time to relax just for a few. So it was probably 7, 8 o'clock when I realized, shit, he's on his radio show. I hope you had a good one anyway. No, you got down, buddy. You ain't getting back up here. I said hello. He thinks he's a lap dog. I bet. Well, I like night shift myself when I was driving truck because less traffic, less BS. And you have a lot of morons on the road, so I didn't mind night shift driving. Any other job, I'm not for sure I would care for night shift. It's too much. But when you drive a truck, you have to drive whatever shift that load tells you need to drive. It could be morning, it could be late at night, middle of the day. The load dictates your hours. Good sign. Coffee's going down fast this morning. Could have been. Hello. No, 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 no. Your paws actually look like you jumped into a pond. I see water dripping. No, do not get in my lap. Don't do it. Well, that's pretty good that they only have to clean up 2%. Because if they had to clean up the whole milk, then they would be there all the time. Dad jokes like that, you must have like 27 children. Look, we're not doing this. Stop. Stop trying to climb in my lap. You were soaking wet from being in the yard. I can't. Thank you and good night. I can't help you either, sister. Your feet and walking in mud puddles too. No. Throw a clean joke once in a while. I got dirty jokes and clean jokes. I mean, dirty joke is his dog fell in a mud puddle. The clean joke is he got washed off. Or my favorite one, what's the difference between beer nuts and deer nuts? One's $1.65, the other's under $1. Oliver, he decided he was ready. He's like, look at me go. Stop, Toby. No. You've been in my lap. You got me soaked and dirty once. Shame on me. You do it twice, me again, because I let you. It was almost video on the ceiling. Oh, what a feeling. Videos of the ceiling. All how do you do? That look. He's like, what are you looking at? Stop talking to me. It looks like that I'm really happy that my dogs don't know how to use the middle finger, because I would get plenty of middle paw fingers. And they're like, up yours, Dad. He's sitting in my seat. Ruby, I can tell you the same thing I told him. You're dirty. Your paws are soaking wet. You look like a wet dog from down. Stanley decided he was ready to go in the house. He wants his breakfast. You said, feed me, Seymour. So today's a weird one because I missed yesterday. Normally I don't do Saturday mornings because I will be going live on Saturday night, as a matter of fact, at 9 o'clock. So you guys feel free to join in and say hey when we get there. Some people have work. I know this. So they don't watch my lives on Saturday night. But I'll be there. Unfortunately, those are the ones that you guys just have to look at my ugly face all night because it's too dark or I'm sitting around. All right, OG, be safe and have a good day. Don't bounce too hard. If you do, you might take those out of your clothes. Doing well. Look at them. Bums. Oliver's like, you guys are crowding my space, man. Wally Wally. What you gonna do today? He said, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna relax. I gotta put him on a little bit of a diet. He's been overeating slightly. I wouldn't say a lot, but just a little bit. Him and Oliver. And I gotta watch out Susie because she can get chunky in an instant. And her little old board it. What's up, Miss Moo? How do you do? Hey, baby Moo. Your feet are wet too, but you don't have hair. You're not along, so it's not that bad. I still don't want you in my lap though. Unless you absolutely have to. I'll keep you there. Where's your brother? He's still back. You got dirt on your nose. All right. I'll put you up here for a second. If I turn him around back towards me, you'll probably run and hide. But here she is. %100% daddy's girl for real. My daughter is one of the sweetest and kindest people that you can meet. Oh, don't jump. I got you. Whoa, whoa. She's as kind as can be, but Molly still won't warm up to her. As you can see, she almost jumped from up here, and she got little bony legs. We don't want that to happen. She can get hurt. It can't be that important because Miss Sue hasn't moved. She's usually the first one out there yelling. What's happening, Suzu? Susan, you wore out. You already had your fun this morning? I guess we're gonna have to go get you some Clairol hair color. We'll darken that muzzle up for you. You want it to go back brown natural? They have people, I guess, that probably do that. I mean, they got hair dyes for dogs that are supposedly safe. Good evening, Crunch. How's it going? I'm doing good. I can't complain. If I did, nobody listens. Well, the dogs listen, but they don't care. They just say, when you're done complaining, can you fill my bowl? Let me outside. She is debating whether to go out in the yard with everybody. She's not really for sure if it's worth her time. Is it worth your time? Or no? Or maybe? It's gray in the face, but you still got spunk in you. But you look so sad this morning. Glad to hear you're doing okay. That's all we can do is be all right. It's better than the other alternative. Not being all right. So you guys done woke the birds up this morning. Now they're starting to chirp, chirp. Chirp, 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 chirp. The sounds of nature. I'm surprised that many sounds. Since I sort of live town. Even my old ass can be uptown and probably take 5 minutes because I have to rest. But I could walk up there. I don't. I need to. I need to get out. But when I hear the word exercise, I think, where are the extra fries? When's my follow-up? Oh, well, I go on the 29th for them to run the wand or something over my pacemaker. They want to make for sure it's collecting data and let me know what's going on with it, I guess. That's my very next appointment. And then I'd have to look at my calendar for what's after that. What'd you guys do? You all right, Teddy? It was you to scream. And what'd you scream for? Or was it Ruby? You guys better leave her alone. So that's my next follow-up. And all that. Everybody's moved again. Can't you guys sit still? Lie down, Chauncey. Let's see, we're pulling up the old calendar here. All right, yep. Pacemakers on the 29th. And then I go to X-rays. I got to get those done for the disability doctors. I guess they want to. Well, they want to X-ray everything. The metal rod in the leg, the spine, some other stuff. They just wanted a bunch of X-rays. And I tell them, have at it. I'm pretty sure if I get many more, I'm going to start glowing, but hey, we'll roll with it. That's a part of life, I guess. One doctor, then go see another. So yeah, they're tricking. I don't have as many anymore. Appointments back to back to back to back. He crumbled low. They're talking with Maynard and Frank and Toby across the street. They're having their morning doggy conversation, I guess. Oliver, you still the only one up here, but you ain't your usual spot. He's hanging down there. They took the bedding out of the cat house and decided it belongs on the floor so they could lay on it. Hi. I see you seeing me seeing you. He had to walk all the way away from the... He said, just pet me. Just pet me, Daddy. Who's a good boy when you ain't acting up? But you definitely getting grumpy these days. And little white boy with a pink nose. He said, okay, I'm back. And plop. Doom, 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 doom. There are those four. There's Susie. She's like, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Wait for me. Oh, man. Dogs are dogs, huh, Ollie? Yeah, it's probably going to be a hot, miserable day because I have to get out in the yard and do work. I have to mow this grass for one because if I don't, nobody else will. Looks like it again with a little bit of weed and feed. Yeah, much of a workout. I have a riding lawnmower, so it's still enough of a workout, I guess, for me. I gotta start back doing something, some kind of thing to work something out a little bit. But yeah, I was on restriction for 10 days after the heart surgery, and then, well, 10 days after the pacemaker. And then I was on restrictions again for another 10 days after the PFO closure. So I've been, hadn't been able to do much. I'm gonna start because I gotta try to build up some kind of strength and stamina to do something. It's definitely not easy. Everything you go to do, simple things, but you just wore out afterward. I hear children screaming in the background somewhere, so let's turn around and make for sure. Alright, got 2 over there, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oliver's up here, that's 7. All present and accounted for. Also known as I have all my days of the week. Because I have to count dogs. Better get Toby. You better get down right now. I don't know if y'all seen that in the video. Sorry about the whistling being loud, but Mr. Toby Wallace was halfway up the fence in the backyard, thinking he's going somewhere. Buddy, the only place you'll be going if you get out of here is probably to doggy jail, because they'll snatch you up. Yeah, walking is really good for you. I do that, but I gotta get out and do it. Do more walking in the yard to begin with. It'll be a lot better. Mister, you can't be climbing fences and leaving the yard. You already told Molly that she can do it, and that's not good. Because nobody will want to steal your old ass, but they'll take that puppy in a minute. I know, because sister. You see how that is? Buddy. Yeah, I definitely need to get out and do some more walking. I have a little school up here. That's probably 200 yards from the house. They have a track in their little playground area. If I needed to, I can go up there and do some walking around. If I get bored and tired, I can sit on the swings and see if somebody will push me. Somebody push me. Yeah, I would walk barefoot on the moist grass here, but there's little doggy poopy mines that you might step in, and doing that barefoot is not good. Because as much as I pick up, there's always something forgotten, or I don't see it. I don't know about anybody else, but yep, in early morning. I could do that in the front yard because they don't go up there. They they're still allowed up there in a while, but let's see if we can see Teddy. We was watching Oliver just sit there. Teddy's just bored and doing whatever. I was straining my neck trying to see that, trying to see comments, and I forgot. I can put them here. Even he don't like his wet feet. He's just going to town on them. Big compared to his daddy. He makes his daddy look like a little weenie. So I really don't know how he got so big. His mama's short and a little chunky. Of course, don't let her hear you say that. She gets upset if you call her chunky. And his daddy is just a little skinny thing. But Teddy ended up being big. And he was just a runt. I think he was less than 2 ounces when he was born. He was the smallest one we had. And now, he's the biggest small dog I had all over. Gotta put you on a diet too, chunky butt. You getting a little bit bigger. No, no, no. Me sitting back and relaxing is not an invitation for you to climb on my lap. There you go. Get up there with your boy. That's my boy there. There's Teddy. Some people call him TJ. Some people call him Teddy. I call him my boy. Oh, shit. So I don't know what video I posted the other day or what live I did, but I think YouTube Studio says I have a warning. I tried to see what it was about, but I couldn't see it, so I need to behave. I guess somewhere I had a conversation that they didn't like. Teddy, you need a haircut, bud. Hard to believe. Daddy and father and son. When the son's 3 times bigger than the father. You got some showroom quality stances. Look how straight my back is. My ears stick up right. My daddy fucked up my haircut. I don't know. I couldn't find what video it was. Like I said, not too savvy when it comes to computers. I just seen it, and I didn't know where to look to see what it was. I was okay. Do better. Do better, buddy. I'm pretty sure they do, but I don't know exactly how to look up exactly what it was. I just seen it. It's like, okay, whatever it is, don't do that again. It does make it easier if I know what it is. Awful quiet. That's 1, 2, 3. All right. Where's Molly? Sorry, guys. We gotta go for a walk. If she jumped the fence again, I didn't hear her, but they're barking and looking. So let's go for a quick walk. I'm gonna tan her hide if I catch her. Back up, buddy. Move. All right. Get your ass back here right now. You are not supposed to be jumping fences. And you definitely ain't supposed to be stealth quiet when you do it. Come on. Let's go, Trouble. Molly. Come on. Get back in here. Go. Molly. Come on. Back up, guys. Molly. In. Yep. Now they're going to beat you up because you wasn't supposed to be over that fence. Tell her, Sue. That's your baby. You bust her tail. You tell her all about it. Molly. That's what you get. So yeah, she didn't even rattle the fence this time. So let's just walk down here and see if there's a hole, because I didn't hear her rattle the fence. But they told her somebody was barking, and we knew she got out. All right, well, it's good to know she's not jumping, but she is getting out right there. Good, beat her up. Tell her about it, Sue. Whoop on her. Tell her about getting in the front yard. Yeah, well, she better make different plans because she's not allowed to run away. And exploring the neighborhood will get you dog napped. They'll take you. Go whoop on her some more, Sue. She hasn't learned her lesson yet. So now I got more work to do today because I got that little hole there. It's my fault. I snagged that with the lawnmower the first time I ever tried mowing the grass with it. That's my fault. Totally on me. Y'all better behave. Each and every one of you. You, and you. Alright, let me go finish my coffee. See, Crunch? That is why you don't walk around here barefoot. Even though I just did, because I had to go find her and see what she's getting out at. And now I have to walk extra slow to make sure I don't hit the boo-boo bombs. Get up there. You should be put in the house for getting out there. Good morning, Oliver. Good morning, Susu. Good morning, Teddy. Good morning, Rue. Molly. They all jumping around. What's up, Wally? They're all jumping around like I got something in my hands to eat. I don't have any fruit trees nearby. But if I'm not mistaken, back in that corner, coming off of them trees, I think it's a muscadine vine. If I'm not mistaken, that's what that was. There's supposed to be some kind of edible fruit thing, I guess. They just barking and raising Cain. I think I'm about to get the answer to that question about what that is. And I think a muscadine is a grape. Yeah, I thought it was a muscadine vine. You're too funny. Guava? Probably not. I've never even heard of it before unless it's got a different name here. So I'm not for sure. Sorry, fingers. Putting you back in the holders. Until I have to take off again and chase down dogs. Stop it. Don't get in nothing. You can spell it out for me or spell the pronunciation, but I still don't know what it is. It is in Asia, Thailand, Indonesia, and India. That would explain why I've never heard it, because I've never been to Asia, Thailand, Indonesia, or India. And to be honest, Crunch, you're probably the first person from India that I've had conversation with to even know anything about it. They have people from India here, but I don't talk to them. Inside white. Okay. Does it taste good? Is it sweet, fruit, or what? I'm not for sure what it is. Tastes amazing. Hey, can't beat that. When things taste amazing. I keep my cover on my coffee. Damn flies are for real. Of course, it's nice this morning because we have the gnats yet. Them suckers are nerve wracking. I gotta trim that out there some more, so because it's hard to see the dogs around everything. Trouble some days. I don't have to worry about you, Oliver. I could probably leave the gate open and you ain't leaving the house. We know you ain't fences. And I got a notion that you're probably a little too lazy to dig a hole big enough for you to fit under. I said, don't you talk about my blue big. So what does it taste like, Crunch? What resembles the flavor of whatever that fruit is you're talking? You know, because everything in the world, if it's different meat, I mean, it tastes like chicken. It tastes like chicken tastes like chicken. Rabbit tastes like rabbit. But everything chicken to some people. Okay, I could get down with that. Consistency like an avocado. Because I like avocado. I like avocados, but I love guacamole. Put a little bit of things in your avocado and voila. Topping for your taco. Don't ban me, YouTube. That was just a reference about real tacos, not the fake taco. You made a taco reference. That's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, there's number 7. Okay, I can deal with that. That's one of the reasons why I don't like cantaloupe is the texture. It's a little off-putting, a little not really firm. It's just weird to me. I haven't, of course, I haven't tried one since my stroke, and weird things have happened around here. I mean, I like sushi now, and I couldn't stand it before. But after my stroke, it was like, this ain't too bad. And I found myself eating more tomatoes than I ever eat before in my life. My daughter took me yesterday to, what is that place? Uh, I don't know. They make everything's a biscuit of some sort. Oh, Maple Street. I guess it's a biscuit company. And I got a chicken biscuit that had bacon, cheese, uh, over medium egg on top of it, along with some gravy. It was actually pretty good. And then she got some kind of goat cheese thing. I knew that message was coming in. But yeah, she got the goat cheese or something like that. And then she ordered some fried green tomatoes. I actually eat two of them because if they're fried right, they're really good. They were a little thick sliced for my taste, but they were still really flavorful. Molly, no, Molly, get out from under there right now, Molly. You was just following Susie. I didn't know she was under there. Molly, come on, get out from under there. They're under my porch. Yep, I like apples, but I prefer them in a pie because that's got brown sugar, cinnamon, sugar. Makes it sweet. Nothing like a good old homemade apple pie. But I don't mind apples either. Apples, bananas, grapes, pineapples. Simple things that I eat. But I mean, people eat rhubarb. I don't even know what the hell rhubarb is. But they eat it. Antioxidants. Well, that's good. Everybody can use those. Antioxidants and probiotics and all that fun stuff for your gut health. And Lord knows I need all the gut health I can get. Lee, good morning, brother. So yeah, I think it's Maple Biscuit Company or whatever they call that place. But it's the first time I'd ever been there. It was actually pretty good. I am a creature of habit. And all that, so. And here's something that gets me. Somebody explain this to me. Go out to dinner to a steakhouse and somebody orders chicken. Why in the hell would you order chicken at a steakhouse? I get chicken at a chicken place. But when you're at a steakhouse, I mean, you order a damn steak, not chicken. I just don't get that. Or a restaurant that's catered to some kind of cuisine and they end up ordering off the wall crazy. It would be like going to an Italian restaurant and ordering a cheeseburger. Why? I'm not even for sure if Italian restaurants make cheeseburgers, but you get my point. Yep, every shop has its famous dish. I just don't know why people do that. I do a lot of stuff, but that ain't one of them. Rub it in. I will, because it was a big, fluffy biscuit, a fat piece of deep fried chicken, 2 strips of crispy sliced bacon with some cheese on it. Then they put the egg on it, and they poured the sausage gravy over the top of it. Of course, here's one that'll really make everybody laugh. I was looking at the menu, and I was like, ooh, they have spicy gravy. And I looked at my daughter. It says you. But yeah, I was looking at the menu. They have sausage. And it was a sausage gravy. Well, it said spicy gravy. And I looked at her and I said, what is shit take gravy? And she looked at me and she laughed. Said, Dad, it's shiitake mushroom gravy for people that don't eat pork. And I was like, oh, well, it's spelt like shit take. And I ain't putting anything on my plate that the word shit take. Chicken korma. Don't know what that is, but it's got the word chicken in it, so it's got to be good. But yeah, whoever spells the word shiitake and it looks like shit take, you should change the spelling. It should be SHH for sh and taki, TOKI or something. I don't know how you should spell it. Yeah, see, it looks like shit take. You spelled it, and that's exactly what I saw when I seen it. Shit take. Okay. Red hot, spicy oil of gravy. 2 things I love, gravy and spice. And you put a piece of chicken in it, that sounds like dinner. That, to me, it's just, it's funny. I don't English language anyway. Have 2 words spelled the exact same, have 2 different meanings. And the other thing that gets me is, why do we park in a driveway, but we drive parkway? Things that will keep you up at night. Like, I don't know who you're yelling at, but you're yelling at everybody. And stupid words like there, and there. There is there, period. Don't care how it's spelled. There is there. Like I said, I speak the English language. So if I there in a sentence, look over there, I don't care how it's spelled, it's just the word there. I don't know if it's THERE or THEI or any other version of the word there. I mean, it's just there. That's why I'm not a writer. Which one of y'all gonna do the yard work for me today? I need volunteers. Oliver looked at Toby like, he'll do it. He'll volunteer. Da 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 ba ba bum bum. Ollie, you look so sad this morning. You doing all right? When she gets older, that one there, Molly, is going to be a very sassy little dog. I agree 100%. The best food is home cooked. Even better if somebody else does the cooking. I don't mind cooking. Oh boy, Charlie's out. So everybody's gonna run over here and say what's up to Charlie and his neighbor buddy. And Wally's gonna start barking and digging at the same time. He likes to woof woof and scoot scoot dirt. Ruby wants to climb a tree because there's a squirrel up there. And it wouldn't hold past me if she does. I would not be shocked. Alright, well. That was a pretty good, easy hello to Charlie in the morning. Usually it's a lot louder. Their neighbor buddy, Charlie. Charlie is a big old dog. I thought he was just a chocolate lab for a while. And then I was over there one day and he got in the yard and I'm like, yeah, he's definitely bigger than a chocolate lab. What is it, Wally? You was just over there. You was over there saying hello to your buddy. So they did say hello to Charlie. I'm not for sure what's going on over there because the neighbor man that always mows the grass, I hadn't seen him in about 3 months or longer. So I'm not for sure. I know somebody else is mowing the grass now, but usually you would see him out once in a while, but I've not seen him. And I'm my neighbors. I wave to them whenever they wave, and I say hello when they say hello. But I consider myself an alright neighbor. I keep to myself. The only thing I got going on is dogs. Loud dogs. And all that. So not really for sure. Yep. Poor Jack. Like I said, I don't know what happened with him or what's going on. I could easily find out if I just go across the street and talk to the Gossip Twins. I make jokes. They're good guys, but they know everything that goes on in the neighborhood. All you gotta do is ask. I know it to an extent, but I'm not all over it like they are. If it's happening, they know what it is and who did it. Where's Waldo? I have the camera turned to where I can't see it. Not for sure. He was an old guy. Nice guy. Old. Oh. He was always in competition, seems like, with getting his grass mowed and our grass mowed and going back and forth to, oh, he mowed the grass, I gotta mow the grass. I mow the grass, and he's gotta mow the grass. That sort of deal. It's probably because I don't mow the grass that much, so get it. We've lost competition. Shit. Sorry guys, I'm trying to plug on in because it might die if I don't. And I can't find the whole story of my life. All right, it's plugged in. Hopefully it's charging. No, not that I know of. I don't think he's moved. His wife's still there. So I'm not. He's moved on, or what? Or if he's just sick in a hospital somewhere. Because that can happen too. We all get old. I know this. Well, he wasn't even supposed to be mowing the grass. But he's kind of like me. He was used to working his whole life, so the hell with what the doctor tell you. It's get out and do what you can to best life you can, I guess. Nah, I doubt they had a breakup. It's one of those that match made in heaven, I guess. He loved her and she loved her ex-husband's money. All right, gotta stop that. That's more neighborhood gossip. I don't really know what happened. I just know I haven't. And I think it would be rude at this point to say, hey, where's he at? However that works. You know what I meant. So, how do you do? So yeah, we have a good neighborhood. I mean, it's all the same. Everybody's into everything. Well, guys, I've been here about an hour and a half, a little over, and I got to get stuff done around here because I've got to get ready to be back here tonight at 9 o'clock. So if you're watching, I will be live at 9 o'clock, sitting down, talking about whatever. You guys feel free to join conversation, say what's up, or whatever. We'll talk about anything. About like this morning, I just wait for people to chime in and ask questions. We'll keep this thing going. But other than that, you guys have a great day. Be safe and tune in next time. And next time it's tonight at 9 o'clock. Thanks for